Yo, what's up? Good morning, guys. I actually just woke up right now, still in bed. As you can see, I'm gonna do a breakdown of a Tinder match that I had last night. So I made a new Tinder and I got the first match, and like I swiped like five, six, seven girls. One of them matched, and then I just messaged her, and I want to tell you what I did right and what I did wrong. Um, and I'm right here on the right of my screen. This is a course that I'm going through called Playing with Fire. It is a Tinder course. Okay. Um, Basically, yeah, it's all Tinder, and I kind of like I went through it right, and I kind of knew like the general idea, but then I like kind of freestyled the text. What I should have did was I should have looked at the examples in here in the case studies, and gone through and followed it like directly, like 100%. I should have followed it 100%. But I'll tell you what I did right and what I did wrong, because um, in here it shows like what to do right. But yeah, so here we go. You got to excuse my voice too. I kind of lost it. All right. All right. So I hit her with, "Hey, trouble." She goes, "How am I trouble? I'm the sweetest. How's your night going?" I ignore the sweetest part, and I just go straight for the why I think she's trouble. The Stranger Things shirt is a dead giveaway. And this is just to put me in the buyer frame, and not the seller frame. So right now, I'm skeptical of her. I just want to frame it so everything you say has an underlying implication or a frame. The frame right now is like, I'm not sure about you. I am not sure about her. Okay, so, and then I said the night hasn't started yet, meaning that I'm free, but in like a high value way. Like, I'm gonna do something, but I'm free. The series is awesome, waiting for the next season. So gets, she like qualifies. Like, oh, like I like it, you know? She's hoping that I like it. She goes, "Okay, I see about the night." And then I say, "Oh, so you're like one of those die oh fuck. Okay, so you're like one of those diehard fans, huh? One of the gnarly ones. What's your night looking like?" So, um, right here I go, "Oh, so you're one of those diehard fans, huh? One of the gnarly ones." This implies that I might not like, you know what I'm saying, crazy fans or people that are really into it. So I'm even more skeptical now. So she was like, she thought I liked it maybe at first, and she leaned to that side, and then I fucking said, you know what I'm saying? "Oh shit, you're one of those, huh?" Like rolling my eyes, right? Like the frame is like, "Oh, you might lose me." And then I say, "What's your night looking like?" So clearly, you're probably not gonna lose me. It's not that big of a deal, but I am more skeptical. But also now, what's your night looking like? So she goes, "Lol, not like that," qualifying herself. "Nothing, just relaxing, sipping some wine, watching TV. You?" And then I was like, I meant to say as long, but I said as. I was typing really fast. You should take your time when you're typing. So that's one thing you could do better, guys. You could take your time and make sure you fucking say the right things. Read your messages twice before you send them. Um, as long as you're not the ones who makes YouTube videos about next season theories. So what I did for this was I actually typed in on YouTube, I think, crazy Stranger Things fans, because I wanted to find some examples of like crazy, like what the craziest people do, and then like, and then say, as long as you're not this, and like to even go further with the skeptical frame and buyer frame, and like my standards are high, and if I can get more, the more specific I can get, the better. All right, then we all good. Oh, you're a wine by yourself kind of girl. More skeptical. She goes, uh, yeah, of course not. Like, she's not that type of girl that does those season theories. And then she goes, and then she qualifies more about like drinking wine by herself. Yes, sometimes on the weekends. So she doesn't shy away from that. So maybe like I'm pushing too much on the skeptical. So she's just like, you know what, motherfucker? Yeah, I am like that. But the other one, she did qualify. So she qualified and then she qualified a little bit less. And then she's in my frame now. So what are you doing in the city? What city do you stay in? Daniel Timberlake. Now, she said Daniel Timberlake because in my bio I said no, I'm not. I am not related to Justin Timberlake because fucking girls bring that up a lot. Like they say I look like him and shit. But I think it's the haircut. Anyways, so right here I took the opportunity to cause an emotional spike. Okay, in more sense of you might lose me. And then I said, wow, I was going to tell you until you said that. I'm done with you. And she got scared. I was kidding. I read your profile, so it was just a joke. LOL. I'm teasing. Huntington Beach. Haha. You? Notice how I don't use emojis and I don't use question marks. Question marks imply that your tonality is going up. It implies, like if you ask a question, Huntington Beach, haha, you? Tonality goes up. That's not alpha. And alpha asks questions with tonality neutral or down. So it's like, I'm teasing. Well, listen, you can fluctuate and keep the balance, but you gotta earn my ups. That's basically it. So, haha, teasing. Huntington Beach, you? Huntington Beach, you? Not Huntington Beach, you? It could be actually. I'm teasing. Huntington Beach, you? I'm teasing. Huntington Beach, haha, you? It's just neutral. You, not you, you, not. It's not the down. It's the middle. Haha, you. Haha, you. Haha, you. No, it's the middle. I'm teasing. Huntington Beach. Haha, you. Neutral. I'm not too invested yet. Basically. Okay, I see. I stay in Torrance. I just went for the kill right here. Is this an invite? Is this an invite? I don't drink wine. Winky face. First emoji, if you will. It wasn't even an emoji. If I do an emoji, it would be like that. The reason why I said I don't drink wine is because I'm closing with a negative. So it's like, oh, I would say we can go back to my pad, but I got to get up at 6. Is this an invite? I actually don't drink wine. Like, are you trying to hang out? Well, there's a problem. I'm not that easy. That's what it implies. Is there an invite? I'm not that easy. Do you guys get that? Do you drink anything else? So she's trying to solve my objections now. So I'm coming with the objection. So I'm controlling the frame. And then I said, she goes, do you drink anything else? I said, alkaline water. I'm bougie. This is going to be the first alkaline water pull you ever seen. She goes, okay, that's cool. If you've never tried some, you're missing out. Maybe I could bring a sample or two. She goes, yes, I love alkaline water. Yo, you never seen a poll with alkaline water. Anything's possible, boys. Anyways, now this is where I fucked up. So, I fucked up on the close. And I think I did it subconsciously because I wanted to go to sleep. Like, so last night I could have gone out, but I didn't because I wanted to go to sleep. And to be honest, I barely still slept anyways. Like I slept maybe like 7 hours, or maybe 8. But because I've been doing so much semen retention, guys, like I went 50 days and then now I'm like probably like day 10 again. Like I had a wet dream. Now I'm day 10. I tend to sleep less anyways. Also, I tend to get more anxiety too. So I have to do like a lot of breathing. I have to make sure I watch like how much I'm fucking sleeping. And like basically how much breathing and qigong I'm doing, because this energy can get intense. Now, I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I literally feel like I'm about to go skydiving. Like, I literally feel like I want to go travel. I'm taking so much more action than I would have um, if I didn't have that semen in me. So it's better, but you have crazy highs and crazy lows. Like, oh, I'm in the club, approaching. Oh shit, trauma. Like, I collect more trauma because I take more action. But the problem is, then I'll like yesterday, I was just sitting in my car all day going through these courses, and like I meditated for 4 hours in my car, and I was just feeling into all the trauma and like processing it, because I did a lot of shit the day before. But still, that's more growth. So I would that's still taking more action, because I had a lot more to process yesterday, which wouldn't have happened if I wasn't semen retained. So I still wouldn't trade this for the world. When you're trying to make progress in life, it's awesome. But as soon as I'm having sex like every day and stuff, I'm probably gonna be coming more. Like, I still haven't had sex with a girl since my last girl that I was in a relationship with, and we just got like officially out of the relationship December, right? And then I've been working on my business and going through these courses, and it wasn't till February that I started going out again. So I've been going out for a month now, and I've gone on a few dates. I've gone over to a few girls' houses. I've had a few girls say they were gonna come over and flake, and so I'm just building up to that momentum, because that's the key. Like, there's three things that comes down to getting laid, if you will, in general, just being abundant sexually, and that is your game, okay, your game, your overall sexual market value, and I'll switch that order. It's sexual market value first, okay. I mean, if you're ugly, you have bad pictures, and it doesn't matter how good your game is. So it's your sexual market value, and I'll show you guys my Tinder profile right now. It's sexual market value, and then it goes game, and then it goes momentum. So, like the chemicals in your brain. Now, you can get into momentum with visualizing. It's not as good as actually getting laid, but you can get into momentum mentally by visualizing it. All right, because okay, so listen, as men, we tend to go like obsessive into our business, like working on an endeavor or passion, right? And so we go on a dry spell, and this is fine. This is the way it's supposed to be. As a guy, you're not always supposed to be dating. Um, you gotta your life can't always be balanced. You have to go and be obsessive over your business to get it off the ground. So I was obsessive over my business for 5 years, or just making money in general for 5 years, like really hardcore. And then I was in a relationship too, and so then now we split up, and I'm trying to get back on the momentum of my dating, and also waiting for more money to come in so that I can move out of where I'm living right now. And that will change things dramatically, because that makes my sexual market value go up like by like 80%. Like, having your own place makes your sexual market value go up like, well, let's not say 80%, but for results, 80%. You can get girls, like, you can go to girls' houses and stuff like that. So let's say 50%, because yeah, like even this girl was talking about like she had a place, right? So let's just say 50%. 50% of it is logistical, okay, and that will make your sexual market value go up like crazy. All right, but yeah, it's okay to have dry spells as a guy. Okay, a girl might make fun of you for it, or other guys might make fun of you for it, but like, dude, I was getting my money together. Like, now I know how to get money. I can always go and get money, so I have that shit handled. Like, me and my business partners are getting paid out $80,000 on May 13th. It's like May 7th right now. Like, I think it's May 7th right now. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's May 7th. Or no, I meant March. It's March 7th. Yeah, we're getting paid out on the 13th of March. That's what I meant to say. $80,000. Like, that's enough for me to move out, whatever. Like, even though my credit is fucked because I went into debt to create my business, it's enough money for me to find a place to live. I'll find something. You know what I mean? I'll find something with that. Also enough money to go traveling to Miami. I want to go to Tulum. I want to do ayahuasca, and I want to go skydiving. Those are like those four things right there will increase um, my game, my inner game. That's what it is. So you have outer game and you have inner game when it comes to games. So anyways, there's like a side tangent I went in. So I said, "What's your bedtime, guys?" She goes, "Usually 9, but sometimes 10 or 1. You?" I said, "Stretch it to 1:30 tonight." She goes, "Why?" Now, she's saying why. She's saying why, not like in a bitchy way. It's a shit test. So you always want to respond to a shit test emotional. It's not a concern and it's not an objection. It's a shit test. It's emotional. She wants to see if you're going to be like, well, because I want us to hang out and maybe have a drink. And da, da, da. You could say something like that. That would work. But um, I decided to keep it emotional. You could keep it low investment logical. Like, oh, simply because I thought, we could have a drink. Or, um, because I'm bringing over alkaline water. That would actually keep it emotional, because it's a joke. The alkaline water thing is kind of like a joke. But I decided just to go straight emotional because I'm cute and funny. She goes, "Okay, you're dominant. Okay, and you're dominant, and I'm submissive. Perfect match. But don't worry, I can be dominant too sometimes." So it looks like this was a yes. She was gonna invite me over, right? What happened was I was on the toilet right here, and then I was showering. So I took a long time to respond right there. Then I said, "Yeah, I can already tell you're submissive mostly, though. I'm about to hop in the shower. You can shoot me address here." Now, I wouldn't have said that. On hindsight, I would have said, right here, I would have been like, "I'm about to hop in the shower. Do you have WhatsApp? Or what's your number?" Probably WhatsApp. But yeah, I would have number closed right here. And then I would have discussed the meetup over text so that there's more plausible deniability. So if somebody was looking at her messages, they're like, "Oh, you slut, you met up with him." Like it went all the way to you giving your address. But if you take it somewhere else, she can like give the address like behind the scenes. So it's like more plausible deniability. Also, it's like I'm going for the address way too soon. Not way too soon, but just one step too soon. I jumped the gun. But I just assumed she was down. Now, also, I should have also probably like played with what she said here a little bit more. Like in the course, if she said something like that, or yeah, he'd probably say some shit like, "Oh, I don't know, like, yeah, see, like, I need to go through it more to actually really see, but, um, I jumped the gun on the close, so she didn't respond, okay? First match, it's all good, like, from here, we'll see the next ones, but yes, I'm gonna go through the course, a couple times, probably over the next week or so, and also I'm finishing up the Ultimate Man course as well. I'm like on the last section. So, yeah. Everything I did in here was super good. Really, really good up until the close. Um, but I'm rusty on closes right now because I'm rusty on closes and I'm rusty on man to woman escalation in person because it's just been so long, guys, because it's been years since I've been in the dating game. So, that's okay. Just learn from it as you go. And the first time you do something, it'll never work out. 99% of the time, guys. You just got to be okay with that and get the first awkward one out of the way. And then the next one is most likely going to work, or at least like the third one. If you learn from the first one and you have something to refer to. So like, what I'm saying? Like I have the course, I go and refer to that course. It's a $160 course. No, I don't have an affiliate link for you to click and buy it from. If there is an affiliate thing, I'll link it. But you guys know the name, Playing with Fire. But yeah, so some of the key points if we're gonna recap this. By the way, you guys, if this was fucking value for you, like this video, comment down below what you learned from this. All right, and the three, well, not three. Let's just say like the key concepts of this. There might be more than three, but number one, um, I stayed the buyer, not the seller. So I was skeptical of her, or not skeptical, but like I was the one deciding. Um, I mean, ultimately she's deciding, but you're creating the illusion at least so she feels like she's earning you. It's just you're doing her a favor because most guys are just always like pushing her and she has to either say yes or no. This way she can actually have space to get attracted, okay? That's all it is. So staying the buyer, and then that was one of the positive things. And then the other thing would be uh, what's it called? Responding emotionally to shit test. Yeah, responding emotionally to shit tests. Um, how can I fucking? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, misinterpreting. I misinterpreted her uh saying things as trying to close me, as inviting me. Staying skeptical, staying the buyer. Um, more skeptical, caused an emotional spike. Doing takeaways, making her see that I'm able to walk. Yeah, those are all the good things right there. And then the bad thing is, or like anything I could have improved on is the close. That's basically it. Um, I'll come with more breakdowns if you guys like these. Just let me know in the comment section if you want to see more of this content in the future. And on that note, guys, I'm out.